Welcome to All the Dirt Now, where we get all the information you need to know to help your garden grow. Today we have Scott Baker from the Virginia Cooperative Extension in Bedford County with us. So Scott, you are going to give us all the dirt on soil testing.
Wonderful. I look forward to it.
All right, so for folks who may not know, what is soil testing and why is it so important?
Sure. So plants require a healthy soil to allow them to grow to their potential. And healthy soil gives us healthy plants. Healthy plants are better able to withstand the weather, whether it's dry or hot or diseases or insects. So we need to be able to measure that soil so that we know what we have and if we need to make any changes.
Okay, so the biggest question of all is, how do you even do this? How do you take a soil sample? You're going to give us a little demonstration.
Yes. So it's a pretty straightforward process. You don't need many tools at all. Probably something that everyone has at home, just a plastic bucket, a garden trowel. You know, you can use an official soil probe, but most homeowners wouldn't need something like that. And really what you want to do, if this is let's say this is the garden area that we're going to sample, we just want to pull away till we actually get down to the soil.
Yeah, you want to get away from the mulch, right? Because a lot of people do have mulch on.
That's right.
Yeah.
We want to get an accurate read on what's actually in the soil. You can take your little garden trowel, go down just a couple of inches in most scenarios. If you're using a vegetable garden situation where you're tilling, you would go as deep as your tiller goes.
Okay.
But for lawns and things like that, just a couple of inches. And you would just get a little sample, put it in your bucket, go to another spot in the garden, do the same exact thing, and depending on the size, at least 6 different places, put it all together, mix it up so you have a nice representative sample. And then if you're going to use the lab at Virginia Tech, our soil testing lab, we'll provide you with a sample box and a sample form. And then you just put all the soil in there, fill out this very simple form that has great directions on the back, and you'll just put the box and the form and your method of payment into, say, like a padded envelope, take it to the post office, mail it. And in about 10 days, you'll get your results emailed directly to you. And then you can call us or email us, your local extension office, if you need help interpreting the results or what to do with that information.
Wow. So what exactly makes good soil? What are you kind of looking for even right now when you kind of dug up?
Sure. So obviously, you know, the chemical analysis that Virginia Tech will do will tell us in terms of the nutrients that are in there, the acidity level, but you can do some visual assessment of the soil as well. You know, if you're digging in your soil, then one thing you want to look for is, you know, can you break it up in your hands? Like this particular soil right here, it's nice, it's kind of fluffy, it breaks apart. It doesn't clump up like a real heavy clay soil would, so that's a good sign. And if you happen to see any little critters or bugs or earthworms in there, that's a really good clue that your soil is healthy. So those are 2 quick assessments that you can do, in addition to taking your soil sample and getting the chemical analysis done by a professional laboratory.
That's right. And then, so the Virginia Cooperative Extension will give you some ideas on how to improve your soil?
Absolutely. So along with the actual analysis of what's in your soil, there will be recommendations based on what they find in your sample with regard to lime and fertilizer. And then again, you can contact your extension office if you change your mind about what you want to grow, because they're going to give you a recommendation specific for the plants that you ask for a recommendation for. But that's the great thing about your extension office is you'll have this information from the lab, but if you need to make any changes, call us, we'll help you make those adjustments and moving forward to hopefully getting an even healthier soil.
Very awesome. So cool to learn. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. I look forward to it. Because as I say, you can't manage what you don't measure, so don't guess, soil test.
Very true. Scott Baker with the Virginia Cooperative Extension out of Bedford County. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.